Welcome to RoosterTV, and today we've headed down to Prospect Road to one of our new sponsors of the North Adelaide Football Club, Stake a Sartorial, for all your menswear needs, Karl. And it's great to have Shane and the guys down here on board. So if you're looking for any suits or any menswear gear for upcoming events such as the Spring Carnival, the Best and Fairest at the North Adelaide Football Club, make sure you head down here and say good day to Shane and the guys and support those that support the club. So on to this week's interview. We've got Karl Finlay here, who's one of the key pillars of our backline, who's holding up very strong this year. So thanks, Karl, for joining us.
Cheers, Tubbs. Thanks for having me on.
No worries, mate. First off, we'll talk about the game from the weekend. We had a very good game against a quality outfit in Norwood down at the Parade, where we probably were pretty good for 1.5 quarters, but then they got on top and we couldn't get the chocolates.
Yeah, they were a pretty strong outfit. First time we've had heat like that, I reckon, this year. I think first half we were pretty good, but they outclassed us in the second half, and we just couldn't quite get the momentum back. But I think it was a good little reset for us. Getting a loss this time of year isn't always the worst thing, so got peppered at training last night, but that's all right. We'll bounce back this week, hopefully.
Yeah, and obviously, as you said, they did bring some heat. They did throw a few different things at us, which, obviously we didn't quite adapt to quick enough, but it's something that we'll put in the memory bank for hopefully if we play them again later in the year. Just on your own form, mate, you've been a pretty consistent performer all year down back, getting some pretty good roles done consistently on the better forwards. How have you found your year so far?
Yeah, not too bad. Struggling with a bit of consistency here and there, but got a job every week, so just focus on getting that done, and
And just a bit about today for yourself, mate. What have you been up to? It's your birthday, so happy birthday.
Cheers. Went down to Never Never Gin Distillery down at McLaren Vale for lunch, so that was good.
Nice. And how old are you, mate?
21 today.
Wow, well done, getting old. But obviously this week's game we're heading out to Whyalla, which is part of our country zone out there, and obviously you're a country boy, so probably just give us a quick take on your time from Corn and how you got down to the Roosters.
Yeah, so obviously from Corn, played there for under 9s and 11s, and then went to Central Augusta in Port Augusta, playing the SGL. Then played 15s, 18s, A grade there. Then started at North in 16s and 18s, and started playing seniors when I come down to school, and
A bit of school footy as well at PAC. You were the captain there for a year, and how did you find the school footy? Yeah,
it was really fun. Probably best time of my life so far, I reckon. Really good standard of footy, and had a great time. Led well into senior footy, I think. So. And
on to this week's game, as we said, we do head up to Whyalla. Fly in, fly out, which will be a little bit different for the guys against an informed Adelaide. We're sitting 1 and 2, should be a cracker of a game. Your thoughts on what we're going to come up against?
Yeah, they're a pretty quality outfit. Obviously, they got us done round 2, I think. They have a few back this week, so I think if we just play our roles and everyone gets their job done, we should be right.
And obviously heading up to the country, that's where you're from. What do you think the community of Whyalla will come out and support us, and what is it for them?
Yeah, I think they'll really get around us out there. Pretty big support base, and with Port Augusta being so close, and the SGL and the Whyalla leagues and that, so hopefully we get a few there, and also the country champs, so there should be a few people floating around. Yeah,
there's the country champs up there, which have a round robin during the day, which will finish at 3:30, heading into our game at 4 o'clock, which will be a little bit different with a later time, and hopefully we can see some talent there run around before us, and then we can kick in and try and get another win on the board against the Crows. And just way down back, any feedback for the supporters out there about maybe a mentor or two down there for you? In the back line. Any mentors in the back line?
Craigie.
Yeah.
Craigie, he's been great this year. Really helpful for obviously myself and Magor and Reed, all being such young fellas that are starting to come through, along with Spins as well. So it's really good having guys like him playing alongside you and guiding us through.
Excellent, mate. looking forward to a big contest this week. As we said, it's a little bit different this week. We do have the reserves. They play West Adelaide tomorrow night, 5 o'clock start at Hisense Stadium. So if you've got nothing on after work, head down there and support the boys who had an ordinary game last week, but they're still sitting second on the ladder, and hopefully another win can keep them going forward. And then obviously the big game down at Whyalla on Saturday, 4 p.m. start against the Adelaide Crows, 1v2. It's pretty tight at the top at the moment with the ladder. There's a top 6 that are really hunting for a final spot, so we need to get back on the winners list. So, Karl, thanks for joining us. And as mentioned earlier, here at Staker Sartorial, we'd like to thank Shane for letting us come down and look at his great facility down here. And if you've got any needs in this department, get onto their website, stakersartorial.com, or give and all the details for them will be on the website. So, thanks to Shane, and good luck this week, Karl.